even things out here. Just gonna wait a few more moments. See. Still need one more piece of technology. Right. Uja, Ubin Nefer, Dua for tuning in. It's been a while since I've been with you in this way. And we are here because Mercury is about to go retrograde. I know this is a crazy time to be going live. But Mercury is about to go retrograde in about 10 minutes. So I always like to do these right when it's happening. So I'm just going to wait a few more minutes, see if anyone else tunes in. And we'll start with the grounding. I don't know if my internet. Alright, well, we are here at Osmataji Temple of Divine Light Healing and Sweet Sounds with chemitones and horoscopes for the Mercury retrograde session for this retrograde season. It's also the full moon, and I think last night was when the moon was fullest. In the sidereal system, though, the moon was still in Capricorn until last night. So I'm seeing tonight as the actual full moon in the sidereal system. This presentation, though, is for the retrograde. I am going to do something with the full moon later, but the main focus is the retrograde. Something up with sound. Thanks for letting me know. Let me see what it is. Sound. Yeah, we can't have a sound healing without sound. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Let me see here. Because my indication says the sound is working. Let's see what's this. Check, check, check. Check 1 2. Check, testing. Check 1 2. Check, check. Oh, wait. Check, check. Check 1 2. Check. Check 1 2. I don't know what it is, Tara. It says that it's working fine. Something is definitely up with sound. Is it like too much static? A male robot. Oh. I sound like a male robot. I don't know if that's ever happened to me before. Sounds fine over here. I don't know what it is, Tara. I will post the other recording. That's the best thing I can do. because I don't know how it sounds. Because it sounds fine here. I'm sorry, YouTube. I think what it is I have to find another streaming platform. Okay, let's see. What else could I do? It's Mercury retrograde. What do you expect? I can close these other windows. Maybe that'll help. Oh, low battery. That's what it is. It's not plugged in. Okay. Hopefully that helps. It wasn't plugged in. Is that better? I've cut out all the other windows. And you think I should hear it? Alright, then I will just stop it and I'll start another one. Okay. Alright, just a minute, TikTok. We're having some retrograde challenges on the YouTube. Seems like it's just how it is over there. Okay, we'll just start another one. That's a good start to a Mercury retrograde broadcast. When people can't hear you. Oops. Okay, well hopefully this one will be better. I don't know. Okay, hopefully this one will be better. Thank you for the love. Okay, yeah, there was some technical difficulty because the person at YouTube said that it was, I sounded like a male robot. So I figured that's not good enough for a sound broadcast. So we have 3 minutes to go. Let's see if this works. I think that one's gonna work. Uja, thank you for being here. Let's see. I forgot how to go live on this thing. There we go. All right, well that was a bit of a delay. Here we go. All right, so we're going to start off with Om, with this beautiful crystal bowl. I hope the sound is better on this second broadcast. YouTube, I don't know what was happening. But here we go. Looks like the internet connection is pretty weak too. So we're going to start with this singing bowl, which is tuned to the root chakra. And we go clockwise for opening. So we're right on time. Mercury is going retrograde right at this very moment. And we're going to begin. So let's see. I don't know if you can see them. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see the chimes. Stay. Please stay. So I have a collection of chimes here, and each one of these chimes is tuned to a different planetary frequency corresponding to the alignment that's going on. And I posted it in my announcement earlier today, so you can refer to that. And here we're going to be, we use the 13-month Kemetic sidereal astrology system known as horoscopes. And horoscopes is designed to show us how we can win in life. So I'm going to introduce you to the tones because, where's my list? In addition to Mercury retrograde, we have the lunar nodes are retrograde. I don't have a chime for them. Pluto, well, let's start. Mercury is retrograde in Virgo. That one. Pluto is retrograde in Sagittarius. Saturn is retrograde in Sidereal Capricorn. It's exalted. And then Vesta is retrograde in Capricorn. Juno is retrograde in Aquarius. And we also have Neptune in Aquarius. And we have Jupiter in Sidereal Pisces. Chiron, is also in Sidereal Pisces. And then we have Uranus. Oops, I didn't bring Aries out. One more to go. Oh my goodness. Let's see, where are you? Uranus is in Sidereal Aries. So let's add that one. So this system uses acutonics, chimes, and tuning forks, which are tuned to the different planets and corresponding to the constellations, because these constellations is ruled by a planetary energy. And this system we use, there's something wrong with the audio. Yeah, that's what I've been told. So I guess you're going to have to find me on Instagram or TikTok. Let's see. I don't know. I guess I'm just going to close this one out. And then I will post the recording. Thanks for letting me know. I'm going to go ahead and close it out. Thank you. Okay. So weird. Mercury retrograde. Okay. So there's Aries. So each one of these chimes is tuned to a different frequency for the planets. Okay. And so I'm going to be singing the name of the netter with the constellation. And then I also have this wonderful chant for when we have retrograde season. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 celestial bodies that are retrograde plus the nodes. And this chant, at this system, retrograde is not something negative or bad. It represents a portal opening. And that is an opportunity for enlightenment, for change, for development, for growth, for insight, for breakthroughs, for things to be replaced, for things that have not been said to be brought out into the open. It's a great time. It's not a time to be afraid. It's a time to embrace change and growth. And so what I have here are different words for portal opening from the Medu Neter and the hieroglyph books, hieroglyph dictionary. So Neter T is a word for portal, and Tai Ti is another word for portal. And when more than one planet is retrograde, I call it a two portals of heaven. So that's Kin Sui, two portals of heaven. And then different words for opening. Aten, Unin, Hetgat is a door opening. Seseni is to make open. Sesenti, Set T is an opening, a breakthrough, a breach. And Kahauti is an opening for light. So the term for more than one portal opening is Kensui Kahauti. Alright, so here we go. And usually at Mercury retrograde, people are warning you about making decisions and don't change your plans, don't travel, don't go outside, don't sign contracts. And it's just very fearful. And I just say, let's embrace it and get the most of it, most out of it that we can. Something wonderful is about to happen. So during this time, you can meditate or you can write out your list of intentions. I'll be chanting the different names and aspects of the Neters. As we begin the Mercury retrograde, which will be retrograde until October 2nd. And we start with Anpu, of course, the opener of the ways. Neter Tiaten Tai Tiunin Neter Tiet God Tai Ti Saseni Neter Si Sasenti Tai Ti Seti Kinsui Kahauti Neter Tiatin Tai Tiunin Neter Tiet God Tai Ti Saseni Neter Ti Sasenti Tai Ti Seti Kinsui Kahauti Kinsui Kahauti Neter Tiaten Tai Tiuden Neter Tiet God Tai Ti Saseni Neter Ti Sasenti Tai Ti Seti consciousness. To one pool, opener of the way. Know what's right from wrong, and real from unreal. To Ajahuti, open up to the cosmic mind. Open up to intelligence of light and life. Open the ways to clear communication. Open the way to travel and transportation. Open the way to technology and peace. To a sorrow mood, open the way for expansion of consciousness. Open the way for the victory of the soul. Victory over death. Victory in the netherworld and higher dimensions of reality. Open the way to break free of limitation and away from limiting beliefs. To again open the way to stability. Open the way to discipline that leads to sovereignty. To Avesta, our passion and central flame of our heart, our desires lead to success in our endeavors as we climb the mountain and seeking higher heights to again open the way to structure and order in my affairs on earth. To all Juno, open the way a sacred unity in all relationships, breaking free of the past and carrying us to universal love of humanity. To our nabbed hand, releasing your tears leads to clarity. Sharing your story cleanses your heart and connects you to others. Open the way to release your tears. Open the way to release our fears. To Amu. Open the way to witnessing consciousness. Open the way to constant awareness. Open the way to express our feelings. Open the way to greater abundance and creating wealth. To our Chiron Imhotep, our self-care starts with cleansing our feelings, cleansing our heart, trusting ourselves, trusting ourselves is loving ourselves. To a Heru, spiritual aspiration, spiritual strength, spiritual valor and courage as we face our ego, as we defeat fetters of set in ourselves and others. Open the way to freedom from egoism. Netter Tiaten, Tai Tiunen, Netter Ti had God, Tai Ti Sasani, Netter Ti Sasanti. Open the way, open the gateway of light, embrace the conduits of light. Om Hatep, 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 Hatep. Om peace, 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 peace. Alright, good job. Alright. Still on here? All right. Well, that was interesting. I thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go a little bit more into detail about what this is for. 22. I don't know what 22 is. Thank you for the flowers and the hearts and the love. Just have a minute. So as stated earlier, Mercury retrograde is not a time to be fearful or worrisome. It's a time to embrace the change. It's a time to embrace, the problems I had with the YouTube. I've been having trouble with it, and nobody knows what it is. So I think I'm going to have to find another way. But that doesn't mean it's because of Mercury retrograde. It just means that I've been meaning to do this for a long time. I just haven't done it. That's how I view the retrogrades. Anything that you've been needing to do is going to come up, and you're going to have to face it, deal with it. So it's nothing scary or bad. So in this part of the transmission, I just went through all the planets that are currently experiencing retrograde, and it's 9 planets. There's a few in different constellations, so I can't say it's 9 constellations. Let me see if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 constellations. So that's quite a bit. Yeah, that's a bit much. So Mercury will be retrograde until October 2nd. Usually there's like arguments, contract disputes, flare-ups, emotional outbursts, and the purpose of these sound healing sessions, and even the astrology readings that I do, it's not to follow along the stars and live our life according to what's going on, which is why I stopped doing the lunar readings. These transmissions are so that we can align with the arrangement of the cosmos, and then learn how to use that, to create, how to use that to manifest. That's the journey that I'm on right now. That's why I've taken a break from posting, because I'm experimenting with this, and I'm just planning on doing them for like the retrogrades or different interesting alignments. Okay. So now I'm going to do one for just Mercury retrograde. It won't be so long. And it's really sad. I don't know how to get this YouTube thing to work. But I'll figure it out. Yeah, so Mercury is retrograde in its own sign of Sidereal Virgo in this system, and that is known as Aspolia. Now, I don't know. It's worth it. You just look at me. Aspolia. And in most systems, Virgo is ruled by Jehuti. In this system, I like to call on the energy of the goddess Shasheta, because she's the cosmic scribe. And when we're dealing with Virgo or Aspolia, it's in the Western system, it's considered the harvest, the goddess of the harvest. She has the wheat and the grain. And in the Natarian, the ancient Egyptian system, the constellation is referred to as Aspolia, and the symbol is a seed. And at horoscopes and chemitones, it's the time to plant seeds of intention. Like whenever we have a new moon, it's whatever constellation the moon is in, that's the time to write your intention in that particular area. So today we have Mercury is retrograde in Aspolia. And so this would be a time to write out our intentions for communication, for traveling, for our technology, and anything dealing with with planting your intentions. I came up with this little device that helps me remember, because I'm going through something where I'm learning how to believe, trust and believe, because my ability to trust was taken from me. So we have, so I'm getting it back. So you plant your seed. When you have a seed, you buy your seed from the store, or you harvest your seed from your own garden. And then when you plant the seed in the soil, you have to believe that it's going to grow, because you can't do anything. You can't dig it up and look at it every day. You have to believe that it's going to grow. And then once the seed bursts open and the sprout bursts through the soil and you see it, then it's your trust and belief that it will grow to harvest. You have to trust and believe that it's going to grow. If you don't believe it'll work, how's it going to work? And this may sound basic to you all, but this is like revolutionary to me. Even though I'm a gardener, I'm just applying it to my intentions. And then once the plant has grown and you harvest the fruit, that is the manifestation, and that's when you know the sweetness of what you have planted, of the intentions you plant. So these, with the chimes, they're considered to be a global healing, a global sound healing. And so in this next section, it will be, like a global healing for, that's what it's going to be. Let me see, I'm going to add on poo so we can open the way. I wish you could see them. I guess you can, you don't need to see me. I gotta figure out what's going on with YouTube. Must be my computer. Alright, so we have Anpu to open the way, and Jehuti for Mercury retrograde in Aspolia. So I'm going to open the way. Do a Jehuti, do a Jehuti, do a Jehuti, do a Jehuti. Do a sasheta, do a sasheta, do a sasheta, do a sasheta. Do a Jehuti, do a Jehuti, do a Jehuti, do a Jehuti. Do a Sasheta, do a Sasheta, do a Sasheta, do a Sasheta. Nupu Jehuti, Nupu Jehuti, Nupu Jehuti, Nupu Jehuti. Nupu Sasheta, Nupu Sasheta, Nupu Sasheta, Nupu Sasheta. Nupu Jehuti, Nupu Jehuti, Nupu Jehuti, Nupu Jehuti. Nupu Sasheta, Nupu Sasheta, Nupu Sasheta, Nupu Sasheta. Planting seeds of communication, communications of light, planting seeds of intention for resonating with vibrations of light, planting seeds of intention in the garden of light, planting seeds of intention in my infinite mind, nurtured by trust and belief, watered of trust and belief. I manifest my intentions from the cosmic mind, intentions from Jehuti. Portal opening, open wide. Let the conduits of light fill my mind, fill my mouth, fill my heart, fill my space with the light of truth, clearing away the weeds of negativity in the garden of light. Do a Jehuti, do a Jehuti, do a Jehuti, do a Jehuti. Do a Sasheta, do a Sasheta, do a Sasheta, do a Sasheta. Dupa Jehuti, Dupa Jehuti, Dupa Jehuti, Dupa Jehuti. Nupu Sasheta, Nupu Sasheta, Nupu Sasheta, Nupu Sasheta. Okay. Hi, so I was just visioning the feather of Ma'at. It's like clearing cobwebs out of my brain, out of my mind, clearing away negative thoughts, attachments to the past. Just opening my mind to new thoughts, new visions, or just tidying up my current visions. And I visualize Ma'at clearing my mouth with her feather, opening the way for Makaru, true of speech, impeccable with my words. May my words be lotus blossoms to those with ears to hear. And I see Ma'at with her feather clearing out my heart. And my heart is light as the feather, opening the way for my purified desires to manifest. And my Arya is cleansed. Alright, so is anybody still out there? How are you all doing? I think somebody's still on there. Yeah, there's a couple of people still on. I hope you're enjoying the session. Let's see, there was some comments earlier. 27. First day of retrograde has been so hard already. Oh no. Well, hopefully it'll get better. It's got to get better. It's really about just, being open to the change. And, our ego gets attached to things being a certain way. And it's only difficult when we hold on to our desire, hold on to how we wanted things to be. It's hard to let go sometimes. But when the universe says to go this way, and you're still wanting to go that way, then that means you're not focused on what the universe wants. You're not focused on, what you're here to do. Now, it's different if, you're trying to go this way and there's tons of obstacles, and, but that's the way that the divine has, given you signs. Or if your intuition is telling you to go this way, you're meeting lots of obstacles, then you just have to meet all the obstacles, because you can't go against your divinity. At least that's my experience. When you try to go against your intuition, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And what do they say? Stress is really just how we respond to situations. Things can be stressful, but we're not supposed to let it stress us out. Things can be very stressful, But it's a test to see if you can stay calm. To me, that's what retrogrades are about, is learning how to stay calm no matter what's going on. So, all right. I said if it was time, I would do the one for the moon. So I'm going to change out the chimes really quickly. If you have any questions or comments, just type them in there. See, a few of you have stuck around. It's also a good chance to stand up. Stretch my legs. I think one thing that we really need right now is for communication to be truthful, you know, like especially from our teachers and our media. You know, it would help us if we were getting the truth. But since we're not, we have the cosmic force within us that helps us know what is real and unreal, and that's Anpu. And we're very fortunate for that. Oops. Honey. Okay, oh, you're going to see me put them on. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I've added the chimes for the sun, for the constellation Leo, well, the sun representing Leo, and the full moon. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, the full moon is in sidereal Aquarius, and the sun, believe it or not, is still in Leo for a few more days. Well, for like another week until the 16th. So, that's what we're dealing with right now. That's something I need to change. A better stand. Okay. I don't think you can see them that good. Oh well. Okay. Let's see. Turn this way. Now this is a very interesting alignment for me personally, because I was studying my chart and I learned something. I don't usually work with the nodes, but I've started working with the nodes. And in my chart, I didn't see it before, but in my chart I'm here to stop in my past life, I guess you could say, I was really living my life for others, to help others, you know, to help the family. And that's been my primary objective, you know, helping the human family to wake up, and I want to do all that I can to contribute to global awareness. And when I looked at my chart again, it was telling me that's my past life, and I'm not supposed to rely on it in this life. It's very easy for me to do. And in this life, I'm actually supposed to focus on my creativity. And I had it backwards. I thought I was so creative because I was very creative in my past life, and I needed to focus on humanity. And so here I am right now with this full moon in sidereal Leo, and the sun is in sidereal Leo, and the moon is in sidereal Aquarius. So let's see what comes from this. We have Dua Ra, creation, Dua Jehuti, divine intelligence, divine intellect, and Haru, spiritual victory, spiritual aspiration. Do a Jehuti. Do a Heru. Do a Ra. Do a Jehuti. Do a Heru. Nukpura. Nukpu Jehuti. Nukpu Heru. Nukpura. Nukpu Jehuti. Nukpu Heru. Nukpura. Nukpu Jehuti. Nukpu Heru. I am creation. I am the light of creation. I am cosmic mind of creation. I am reflection of raw in time and space. Do a Ra. Do a Jehuti. Do a Heru. Nukpura. Nukpu Jehuti. Nukpu Heru. Okay. All right. Well, that's what I have for you for the sound healing today. Like I mentioned earlier, I've been spending a lot of time working on my book, and I'll talk a little bit about that right now. I'm really excited for this book. It's really a book of charts, and then I'm explaining the charts. And the charts include the tones and frequencies for the chakras, the solfeggio frequencies, and now I've been studying the sacred geometry, the solid, ideal solids that are attributed to Plato, but we know he studied in ancient Egypt for a decade or two, so I'm sure he's learned it from somebody else. And then I combine these charts, symbols, frequencies with the netters, the corresponding netters, because when you read the description, it sounds like a netter. For example, the solfeggio frequency 741 is for restoring divine spiritual order, Ma'at. And then 639, awaken intuition, Aset. What is it? 528, transformation, miracles, repairs DNA, Capra. I'm still learning them by heart. What's the one after that? 417, I think. No. Yeah. No. Okay, I don't know them by heart. The one for the heart is connecting and healing relationships. That would be Goddess Knit. And like I say, I don't have the numbers memorized. And then for the ideal solids, I have them arranged. Nebuchadnezzar is the crown, and then the Merkaba, the two pyramids look like a six-pointed star. That is for intuition and protection on our first eye. Then the dodecahedron is the pentagons put together, the throat chakra for Jehuti. And the heart chakra is the two pyramids connected at the base. That one I have for the Ma'at. And then the tetrahedron is the three triangles plus the base triangle. That is for Ra and Heru, for the will. And then the solar plexus, the creativity chakra is the icosahedron, which is the 20-pointed star, giving birth to the light. That would be Nut. And then I can't remember the Greek name, the cube is Geb. And then that corresponds to the elements. Yeah, it's just a huge chart of correspondences of frequencies, shapes, tones, netters. It's amazing. And I've been using it in my meditation because the ideal solids are considered the building blocks of creation. Different combinations of these solids is what gives us the elements. And then the netters are cosmic forces of nature, which are also considered to be the building blocks of creation. So putting them all together in my meditation has been really profound for me, and it's still really new, so I don't have that much actual proof to show. I just know that it's definitely shifting my consciousness. So I'm looking forward to completing that book. I'm going to be working on some of the music tonight with the moon. And I know this is a weird time for the going live. Like I said, I was trying to match the timing of the Mercury retrograde. But you can watch it anytime. It's retrograde until October 2nd. So if there's anybody on the line that's interested in a pendulum reading, I'll close out with the pendulum reading. If anybody has any questions, you can type them in. Otherwise, just hit me up later. If you're watching the replay, you can hit me up and I will answer your questions. Okay. Let's see. I got a question. Am I going to be able to get my live stream through StreamYard YouTube fixed? No. Is it time to find another streaming platform? Okay. Yeah, I think this is like the third or fourth time I have tried to go live on YouTube using StreamYard, and it just has not worked. So that's going to be my change for this Mercury retrograde. I'm going to find a better platform that has better results. All right, well, if there's no questions, thank you to the people that are still on. I hope you've enjoyed this transmission. It's been a long time since I've done one. It's definitely a different vibration during the day, like when the sun is out. It definitely feels mystical at night. I know a lot of people tune in at like 3 and 4 a.m. I chose to do it at this time because I know the moon rises at around 6:47, but it's still really light here. So that's that. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will post this replay on YouTube, and I will look for another stream. I do not know when I'll be going live again. The next music event is September 25th. It will be at the Catalyst in Chicago from 2 until 5 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon, and it will be live streamed. And this event will be by donation. We're not like charging a ticket fee. We're just, donations are welcome. And you'll be able to watch the live stream. Hopefully, it will be working on YouTube by then. I better get in gear. All right. Let's close out with the Om. This time we will go clockwise to seal in all these good vibes and good vibrations and frequencies. Enjoy your full moon tonight and your Mercury retrograde for the next few weeks. And I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you again soon. Hatep. Thank you for being here for this whole time. Thank you.